Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about my summer recap and my fall goals, and I say fall because I'm going to be doing the same thing for the next like 2 months or 3 months, so stick around if you want to figure out what that is. I feel like nothing really has changed from the last time I did a recap for the summer. It's just that I'm not taking the DELF exam anymore because I found out that the DELF exam date is on a Wednesday instead of Saturday, and I can't skip school to do it. I gotta get this degree first. This degree needs to get done. But I do plan on taking it next year, early next year, without rushing myself. But since then, I went from studying Spanish and French every day to just Spanish, studying a lot of Spanish, especially grammar. I was doing a lot of grammar work because there was a lot of grammar points that when I saw them, I recognized them and I like knew what it meant, but when it came to writing and actually speaking of myself, I couldn't produce those for some reason. I went in, I practiced them: past tense, present tense, future tense, imperative, conditional, all kinds of grammar points. I was like focused on that, focused on getting vocab, and now I'm more working toward the exam. So I have 2 workbooks, one called Dele, one called El Cronometro, I think, and they're both B1 level exam books, and these are the exam books I'm going to be using to practice for the exam. So I'm going to take time practice tests right here at this desk. I'm gonna take them as much as possible. I'm gonna try to do full length exams, but if I can't, I'm just gonna do by sections because school has started now. And why am I already swamped with homework on the first week? This is insane. I'm still gonna be practicing a lot more Spanish, which is why I'm trying to finish my homework early so I can be ahead in school and then keep studying Spanish as well. It's a lot, but we're gonna get through it. Time practice exams, and then also just a lot of writing on topics that may be on the exam. I found these topics on these 4 or 5 websites that I use. They give like grammar that might be on the exam, like important grammar to study and focus on, activities for one of them, and the other one gives like questions, words, things to recognize on the exam. So these are the websites I've been most focused on and getting all my information from. Yes, sometimes I go out of those websites and I look up like examples and stuff. I found this one website last night that gives you examples of different kinds of writing styles. I haven't checked that out fully, but I'll still link it in the description below, and the other ones as well. For vocab, I've basically been getting vocab through IRL sources, which is what I always wanted to do anyways. So YouTube, La Casa de Papel, new book that I decided to focus on. I heard a lot of good things about the book and then the author as well, which is why I chose to study with it. It has a lot of past tense, which is a grammar point that I struggled with for a bit. Now that I'm able to see it so much and see how it's used, because the whole story is in past tense, at least from what I've seen so far. Only on the first chapter. I'm enjoying being able to like read a lot more past tense and finally get it up in here. I don't know why learning Korean was so much easier. I swear learning Korean is so easy, but when it comes to like European languages, I'm struggling. And yes, I've been using La Casa de Papel to study. I've been getting a lot of phrases, a lot of slang, a lot of words from that show. I know it's European Spanish and my focus was always Mexican Spanish, but honestly, I'm just getting used to all of it at this point. And other than shows, I'm doing podcasts as well for listening. I've been listening to this like radio show. I'm also listening to a lot of coffee break Spanish. I recently found out about this podcast. I listened to an episode and I'm like, oh my god, now I finally understand how this grammar point is used, or how this word is used, or how to say different phrases. Like, it actually helps, and I'm actually listening while I'm driving. So I've been using a lot of sources, but I have these set sources that I've decided to sit down and focus on, and I'll link them all down below. Basically, it's what I've been using for the daily exam, and then just, you know, reading Victoria, reading news journals, trying to write as much as possible. I've been doing a lot of writing in Spanish, and I've been also correcting myself using just ChatGPT and dictionaries. I do update a lot about my studies on Insta, so if you want to follow me, you should go ahead and do so. I post a lot more on my stories than on my actual page because I feel like posting your page is so scary these days. I post like memes in different languages, mostly Spanish these days. Post about my studies, I post about what I listen to, recommendations on sources and stuff like that. So if you want to follow, go ahead and follow. And then lastly, I've been thinking about going on italki or Preply to get like a tutor for Dele exactly. Don't know if I'm gonna find one. Don't know if I can even afford it because I am a broke college student. Gotta save this money. But yeah, that's basically my summer recap and fall goals. I just hope that I pass this exam, which is my biggest goal for the fall, just to pass the exam with a really good score, like a score that I would be happy with, which is like a B+ equivalent on the American grading system. Whatever that is on the Dele exam, that's what I'm gonna be happy with. If I don't pass, I might disappear for like a year. I don't like not passing an exam, and especially an exam like this. I almost cried when I finished taking my EMT exam because I thought I didn't pass, because like after 80 questions it like cut off the exam, and I was like, oh my gosh, should I do that bad? And then the next day they submitted for certification, so that was great. But that's me. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some motivation to study. If you have any updates of your language learning or whatever you want to share, please just share them in the comments below. I would love to read it. If you are taking any language exam, good luck to you. If you're starting school this semester, also good luck to you. I know this semester is about to be tough, but you got this. And I'll see you guys in another video.